Welcome to Headbangers Australia, and we've got Geoffro from Pistonfist.
How's it going?
Mate, we just had a quick chat, man. Pistonfist had a great year last year. Just went to Europe. You've done some supports. Yeah, man, just let us, how was the whole experience?
Yeah, awesome. Europe was amazing. It's a bit of a shame because we came back to Australia and just realised how much Europe is, for a lack of a better word, better.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, I love Australia. This is my home.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just seem to take care of bands better.
Yep.
Crowds turn up on a Monday night. Like all the venues look after you better.
Yeah.
There wasn't many venues we walked out of where they weren't just, no, one more drink. It's like, we've got to play tomorrow night, just go easy, you know.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that you can cross countries so quick, like, you know, we did one country, we're in the next country in a few hours, and then we're in the next country a few hours after that. So it's just a bunch easier for the fact that, you know, we drove today from Brisbane to Sydney to play a show. It was kind of a 12-hour drive, so it was a big effort. But yeah, I can't wait to go back to Europe, man. It's so sick.
I don't blame you, because like most Australian bands, they do want to go overseas, and Europe is pretty much the holy grail of metal.
Absolutely.
It's good that you guys managed to find a way to get there and experience it, and it's good that they open up with open arms, because when bands from Australia go to Europe, they're endorsing our metal band, Australian metal, you know, and that's one thing that we do this YouTube channel, basically because we want to showcase the Australian metal scene. So so the audience in Europe, they get to watch this and get to see what we've got in our backyard. Yeah. And this is what Headbangers Australia is all about.
We made great friends. You know, we hung out with some awesome venue owners and just really cool people, and it was an eye-opener for sure. And the food and the beer. Yeah. Oh, my God, it was like the food and the beer was amazing. It just, shit hot. Go to Europe.
Any favourite countries?
The Czech Republic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was amazing. They just couldn't have looked after us any better. The crowd was off its tits. The stage was awesome. Yeah. The way they looked after us with food and drinks, and the Czech Republic, we made a really good friend there, and it was sick. And there was like, you know, Ginger had been at this venue, and just awesome bands. Like it was just special, really special. And we walked out of there at about 7:30 in the morning, not well. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was right.
Yeah.
You go overseas, you hear to play songs, and then you got good hospitality. You can't say no.
No, that's right.
You got to say yes. Just give me beer, give me food, man.
Yeah. And we were really lucky. We went with our good friends in Sin Soto, and they're just awesome people. So, you know, we had that tight knit sort of group of people as well. So it was super sick.
Man, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
And one thing that people haven't heard, Pistonfist, you know, they're very modern. For me, when I heard your music, because I was doing an interview with these guys years ago for Metal Reviews, and I found it was very modern, straight to the point. You've been, I guess, because you're the vocalist and you do a lot of lyrics. Yeah, there's a lot of meaning to each songs, you know. But you just recently put out a song called Repent, and that's a bloody beauty of a song. I fucking love it. I can't wait to hear it later tonight.
Yeah,
man.
Thanks, man. We're really happy with the response. Has been great. It's funny because most of our songs we try to be positive and you know, kind of that hate breed thing that you know, good people and you can be strong and you can win and all of that sort of stuff. But Repent's not that. Yeah. We get a little bit negative on Repent, which is not like us, and we have a crack at a particular group of people that hurt weak people. Yeah. That's it in a nutshell. You know, it's about kids getting taken advantage of where they should be safe. Yeah. They should be in a safe environment, looked after, and people are taking advantage of these kids. So we're kind of just telling them to get fucked. That's that's pretty much what. When I heard the songs and the lyrics, like you know, something that, you know, it's hard for me to go on, but I personally experienced that as a child. Yeah, wow.
And those kind of words did resonate me, so it did have an impact to what, for me personally, when I heard those lyrics.
Yeah.
And then and I really was very, I'm very thankful that you got to put that out there. Because I think that those lyrics, anyone that hasn't heard the song, there's a link to the video for this interview. When it comes to lyrical writing, he's very, Geoffro is very smart with what I want to say with his message. Their songs are positive and it's very kind of different to what they normally do. One thing that what the band is really passionate about, and I guess that it's very hard for us to discuss about this when it comes to a serious agenda. Like with our band features, we always fun and we like to have fun, which is always the important part. Because I fucking get loose. I wouldn't fucking do it. I wouldn't do this shit because we don't do this shit. We're fucking serious and it's
gotta have fun.
But we have fun with it. But you've got the band. As you said, you're very passionate about the mental illness. Is that based? I mean, you got a song called Black Ryan. Is that something? Because I'm personally going through it right now. I'm going through my journey. Is that something that you went through yourself and you kind of got all of the...
So if I'll be honest, my best friend when I was very young, he pulled out of life at my house, and he was a good friend, and it hurt. And I believe it was because he was too much of a hard ass to ask for help. Simple as that. He didn't get help, and now he's not with us anymore. That, and I'm a tattoo artist for a living. So I sit down for hours and hours and I talk to people while I'm tattooing them. And lots of these people have the same issue. They've been through these issues, and they are real. And it's just that it is a fucking meathead Aussie attitude of toughness and harden up and all this sort of bullshit that people don't. That lads, especially. Hard blokes, tradesmen, all of this sort of thing, they don't want to talk and they don't want to ask for help. And that's just all I'm trying to say is, you can ask for help. It's you don't have to worry about hardening up or being tough. You can just ask for help and work your way through it. There's a way through it.
Because basically, like guys that are watching, going through hard shit, I'm going through hard shit myself, and I have a second channel as well that I try to talk about it. You can talk about it, you just, there's support out there, no one's going to judge you, it's all there, there's there to support you, and then, having things like that, this is real stuff, and, we are not perfect, everyone that's perfect, they want to,
they're lying.
They're fucking full of shit. Let's put it this way. They're fucking full of shit. No one's fucking perfect. I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. And people have all, they got, especially with men, because they got so much under pressure. But it affects everyone as well. Even kids, even females as well.
100%.
Don't be get out there. We're Headbangers Australia is a community. These guys can send us messages, and we'll help do us. With the channel point of view, we'll help you guys as well. And I know if anyone want to reach out to Geoffro and the Pistonfist and stuff. But even if you want to say, hey, the music's fucking fine, this and that, we'll fucking go, hell yeah.
That's dope too, absolutely.
Mate, I'm going to say one more thing before we wrap it up, because I know you miss Europe so much. What's the best food you had there in fucking Europe, man?
Oh, man. What was it?
I put you on the spot.
So many things, man. It was so next level. Goulash.
Oh, yeah. I haven't tried it. I've never been to Europe, but I've heard the cool shit.
Goulash and pickled vegetables. Yeah, we were like little kids, man. We were like just smashing it. It was so good. So good. And healthier. Like, I swear to Christ, I come back healthier when I come back home to Australia. I felt better, even though I drank more beer than I drank in years over there. It was just good food. Mate,
my parents are from Italy, so I fucking have the homemade pasta. Man, so maybe one thing I don't know if you've been to Italy yet.
We didn't play Italy, but we stayed in Italy in this little tiny town where there was vineyards and stuff everywhere. It's just gorgeous. And we went to a little pub around the corner, and when we walked in, the owner just went, rock and roll! And we're like, yeah, cool, man.
Well, you had that, actually,
just straight away, just went rock and roll.
Rock and roll, having a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, I give it a buster.
They were so pumped. But he put on some AC/DC when we were in there, and we were all like rocking out. And then he had a chat to us.
Yeah.
And he said, "What are you doing? Why are you here?"
Yeah.
You know, and we said, "Oh, we're a touring band." And he said, "What's the name of your band?" Next thing you know, he had Pistonfist on the stereo.
Oh, fucking awesome.
Cranked.
Awesome.
And all the locals are just like going, you know, and they were getting photos with us and getting signatures and all this sort of shit. And they just looked after us unbelievably well. I don't think we paid for a beer. I don't think, and we had a hard time leaving. They're like, man, we got to go. And they're like, more beer, drink. It was so
You got to drink.
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Mate, thanks for the time for having a quick chat to us, man. Pistonfist, man, they know how to use their socials. Mate, they're on their Instagram, their Facebook, Spotify. You got Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Mate, fucking the link will be on the YouTube description also with some of the music videos, because their music videos is fucking next level from what I've seen in the local scene.
Yeah,
So thanks for watching Headbangers Australia, and it's fucking Pistonfist, bro.
Good to see you, man.
You too,
good.
bro.
Thank you.
Hey.